What's up, Bears fans? Happy Saturday morning. I got some more Bears news for you all. Hope all of you guys are staying warm because in the Chicago area, it is cold as hell right now. It's going to be, my friends back home are saying it's going to be like -50 with a wind chill. Down here in Champaign, it's like -30, so it's still pretty cold. So hope all of you guys keep warm. But I got some Bears news for you all, and the Chicago Bears have just recently re-signed right tackle Bobby Massie to a 4-year deal. Now, the money in this contract has not been revealed yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere around $4 to $8 million per year based on what other right tackles are being paid in the league, based on how good he was last year. You know, a lot of you guys are going to think that Bobby Massie, man, he was probably a weak link on our O-line, that, you know, he wasn't a very big priority for us, but that could not be further from the truth. Bobby Massie was actually rock solid last year. He only allowed 2 sacks the entire year, only 1 holding penalty the entire year. 0 holding penalties the entire year, only 1 false start. So he didn't commit that many penalties. He was very rock solid in pass protection. Obviously, run blocking was not as good, but you know, he's a very solid tackle in this league. And when you have a person that's this consistent, he only missed 2 games his entire career with the Bears so far. Last year he missed 0 games. You got to lock somebody like that up for the long term, because right tackles like that, they don't come around very often. Now, Ryan Pace also had some good things to say about Bobby Massie. He said that Bobby has been an important part of our offensive line the past 3 years, and he has shown steady improvement during that time. Bobby has a tremendous work ethic and has displayed the kind of toughness and consistency we want in our players. More importantly, he's a great teammate, and we're excited to keep him in the fold. So again, some more information down here. Bobby Massie was part of an offensive line last year that allowed just 33 sacks, tied for the 8th fewest in the NFL. So I don't know where a lot of you guys are getting it from, that the Bears don't have a good O-line. The Bears actually have a rock solid O-line. Without that O-line, this offense would not be as good last year. So locking Bobby Massie up, keeping this O-line and this entire offense the same from last year, it's going to help out things tremendously. Because the chemistry, the cohesiveness on the O-line and on the entire offense, it's going to be there next year as well. So I think that signing Bobby Massie to this contract, it was a very good deal by the Bears. Now, what does this mean for Adrian Amos and Bryce Callahan? Well, sadly, in my honest opinion, one of them is probably not going to re-sign with the Bears unless they want to take discounts, because if you look at their market value, you know, the way I look at it, you know, Adrian Amos, Bryce Callahan, and Bobby Massie, their market value is anywhere from, you know, $4 to $8 million. So Bobby Massie just got signed, and we don't know how much he got signed for. But the Bears, they only have, you know, a little bit over $14 million in cap space this offseason. So if Bobby Massie got signed to $5 million, and then, you know, I don't know how much Amos and Callahan are going to demand, but most likely I think we're only going to be able to sign one of them now, which really sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. That's what the cap space is there for, to make it hard to build a team. Now, who do I think the Bears should keep moving forward? Well, if I was the GM of the Bears and I only had one choice on who to bring forward, Adrian Amos or Bryce Callahan, I would probably go with Bryce Callahan, just because having a good solid, not even a good solid, an absolutely elite slot corner in this league right now, in a passing league, you know, that's invaluable, as opposed to a safety that, I mean, obviously Adrian Amos is very important, but in a passing league where you got to make plays on the ball, you have to be solid at pass coverage, I think that Bryce Callahan would, you know, take priority over Amos. Now, that's just my opinion. I don't know what Pace is thinking, but hopefully we can find a way to sign both of them. But as of right now, it's looking like we might only be able to sign one. And Robbie Gould, guys, you can probably forget about Robbie Gould. I know it's tough to hear that, but the cap space is just not there. I could be proven wrong by Ryan Pace, but let's see what he does. Hopefully, whatever he does, it's going to be for the best of this team. And hopefully we end up being even better next season. Bear down.